Hi children, welcome back to our channel Rise and Shine. In yesterday's episode, we saw that the queen was sentenced to death by beheading by the king of Kasi because he thought that the queen had killed his son and robbed the jewels. So the punishment was she must be beheaded, that is, her head must be cut off. So, usually, who's the person who has to cut off or who has to do this? There is a special person. Someone should do that work. That is the cemetery guard. So, now who is the cemetery guard? Raja Satya Harishchandra is working as the cemetery guard to the original cemetery guard. Okay. Now, the original cemetery guard told him that he has to do all the work in the burial ground, as well as if any one is sentenced to death, he should execute that work also. So, now whose duty is this now? It is the duty of Raja Harishchandra to behead the queen. So he was called for. He didn't know who that is. So he took an axe and he came there. And when he came there, he found that it was his wife. Yes, his wife was standing. Can the king believe that his wife had killed the prince, or she would have robbed that gold? No. He knows his wife did not do anything, but he did not utter a word. So he had faith in God. So what happened? He went there, and when the queen was bending over the yew cut stone, the king raised his axe in order to strike her, in order to cut off her head. Now, let's see what happened. Now, everyone was eagerly waiting. Brahma, Vishnu, and the Rishi. Okay, everyone was waiting eagerly, and they didn't want Harishchandra to exceed the limit. So they thought that was the limit. Now, Vishwamitra also was convinced that Raja Harishchandra was the epitome of, yes, Satyam. He was a very, very pious king. He will not give away, he will not go away from his word. If once he told something, he will stick to that. He will not be moved for any reason at any cost. So, even Vishwamitra was pleased with the king's behavior. So, what happened? Now, when the king was ready to strike his wife, Vishwamitra came and held the axe and told her, "Stop, O king! Raja Harishchandra, stop this. We are very happy that you are a true person. You are an epitome of truth. So we are happy that you passed in all the tests put to you by us or the gods." So he told everything to the king and the queen. So Vishwamitra explained everything, that there was a discussion among the gods and he promised to test them, and so he came down and he tested him in all the ways he could, but you did not give away the path of truth. So you were so good, and even your wife and child followed without uttering a word. So we are happy, O King and Queen, and we are giving your son's life back. So saying, they, what happened? All the original, whatever, the kingship, the kingdom, the son was restored to life, and the queen and the king, they had their original, yes, riches. Everything was given back to them, and he was glorified. Raja Harishchandra was glorified that since that day he will be called Raja Satya Harishchandra, and ever after, till the universe prevails, he will be called Satya Harishchandra, and everyone will be, yes, everyone will be talking about his glories, will be talking about his fame. So, till date, children, Raja Satya Harishchandra got the name because of his, yes, all the sacrifices he made, all the tests he faced, but he did not leave the path of truth. So, that is why he till today is called Raja Satya Harishchandra, and we are listening to stories about him. My dear children, you should also remember that when you follow the principles of God, what the Supreme Lord tells, they know everything, they see. You might not see, I might not see. All the teachers, all the parents might not see, but someone is seeing what we are doing, and that is God Himself. The superior being, the Supreme Lord, is seeing everything that we do, and so we must, all the gods blessed them, and they changed into their original forms, and that was the king and queen and the prince got back all that they had lost. And so, children, this is the end of the story of Raja Satya Harishchandra. I hope all of you liked it. Yes, I know you all want to be so truthful, isn't it, children? Yes, truth triumphs. Maybe you will have struggles in the middle, but finally you will be the winner. Whoever sticks to the righteous path is always the winner. So, my dear children, what we have learned, what lesson we have learned from Raja Harishchandra. So, that is Satyameva Jayate. That is the path which Mahatma Gandhi followed, Chhatrapati Shivaji followed. So, the story of Satya Harishchandra inspired many, and we have listened to the story, and you people have listened to the story. I am thankful to you for listening so patiently. But why do we listen to stories? Because they change our lives. Your lives will be changed if you follow the path of righteousness. So, my dear children, this is the story of Raja Satya Harishchandra, and in my next episode, I will come with another story so that which may inspire you. Okay, children, thank you. God bless you. All of you must walk in the path of truth. Love you all, my dear children. If you like this, you can subscribe the channel, you can like the channel, you can share the channel so that so many children will learn and they will know what is truth, how they should follow the truth. Okay, my dears, bye.